Welcome back to Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel, and I'm your host, Fam the Fabulous. For more ideas, inspiration, swaps, and challenges, click the link in the description below to join our craft community, the Maker Exchange, on Facebook. Welcome back, all my artists, creatives, crafters, and makers. Welcome back to the Lovely Lab, and welcome to the next installment of the 2022 Index Card Art Series, where we take one little index card, using it as a blank canvas, and we create a mini work of art to collect throughout the year. And at the end of it, we should have 52 pieces of art that we can share with others, create other works of art from, or simply hold on to and display throughout our home, right? Now, this week's word is a word that I find it's something that some of us struggle a little bit with, and that's the word forgive. Okay? Now, the word forgive is defined as the verb stop feeling angry or resentful toward someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake. To cancel a debt. Okay? To pardon, excuse, exonerate, absolve, acquit, let off. That's how you forgive. Now, for me, when I think about the word forgive, and feel free to drop in the comments what is the first emotion that or thoughts that come to your mind when you hear the word forgive. For me, the word forgive, it's a vital part of my growth in my journey. Because I am forgiven each and every day of my waking life, I too must forgive. There are things that I have experienced that have been done to me intentionally and unintentionally that I've had to forgive. And I've heard people say forgive but never forget. But for me personally, when I forgive, I try to forget, because it is very difficult for me to hold on to the memory of an offense or insult without harboring or holding on to the feelings that come with it. So for me, if I forgive, I try to forget. Okay. Now, that may not work for everybody, but it certainly does work for me. Now, so I'm going to put this off to the side so I don't get it. So I also feel that when you are able to forgive and you're not holding on to that weight, you're able to move forward. You're able to blossom and grow in ways that you're not able to do when you're suppressed by all of the baggage that comes with harboring animosity, harboring anger, resentment, and things of that nature. And trust me, I'm not talking about something that I'm not familiar with. This is real life stuff, okay? So that being said, I pulled this from a magazine, cut this out, because it's a funny looking flower, right? Which is kind of how I feel. It's an odd feeling when you forgive someone and you are attempting to move on. It's it's an uncomfortable feeling sometimes. And I think it's important that we acknowledge the discomfort that comes with growth. It's not something that we want to be familiar with. It's not something that we welcome with open arms, but most of the time, growth does come with a level of uncomfort, okay, or discomfort. So that being said, I chose this picture because it's, you can see that the plant, whatever type of flower it is, it's blossoming. It's sturdy. Those branches are sturdy. But it's a little odd looking. And so that's kind of sometimes how you feel when you're in the midst of forgiving someone. You want to let go, but you for your sake, you have to let go. But you do know that sometimes people deserve to be held accountable, But that being said, you don't want every offense that you've done to someone to be held over your head. And so in the spirit of walking weightless without the debt of offense and whatever else that comes with insults. And we welcome forgiveness, and if we do welcome it for ourselves, then we must be willing to do that for others. So I chose this because I thought it was the funniest looking thing. But this was the process that I wanted to go through. I wanted to take a minute to write down some of the things that represent the things that is representative of what we must forgive. So we have pain, we have hurt, we have humiliation, there's abuse, there's defamation, being defamed, sometimes there's violence. And let's see. And there's anger associated with it all. Okay. So these are the things that we struggle with when it comes to being offended and hurt by others. And the act of forgiveness not only frees them of these transgressions, it also frees you of the feelings that are associated with it, because you don't have to continue to feel this way, right? And it's through forgiveness that they can take a back seat, in other words, right? These feelings, we don't have to deal with them. We don't have to. If we choose to, we can start fresh. We can go in a different direction. We can free them of the offense while freeing ourselves in the memory that is associated with it. Now, granted, I'm no therapist. I'm just another human being that has walked through this life and is doing my best to treat others as I would like to be treated. Okay? So I'm trying to get this little piece here. But it looks like I'm going to have to just go on ahead and go the unconventional way and just smear it on. There we go. And once we push that pain and get rid of that pain and it's no longer in the forefront, we are now free. Look at the paper coming up. Sometimes it can be a damaging experience, right? We're now free to experience the beauty that comes with growth. Okay? So let me get some stamps. Stamp out this background. Actually, what I'm going to do is here comes more calls coming in. I'll tell you, good gracious alive. All right, so what do I want to do? Oh, I'm going to take a card and just smear. There's no rules to this, folks. There's no rules. And I'm not trying to completely cover up that background. You'll be able to see some of the lines through it. That's fine. Okay. Go ahead and dry this real quick. Okay, so now we've gotten that dried off. This is not going to be an all-day process, folks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate that background because You know, once you experience forgiveness, once you've gotten it for yourself, you know, you're free to beautify your life and move on in confidence. All right, so bring that up for you guys. May the beauty we love be what we do, which is forgive. We love the beauty of forgiveness, right up until we have to forgive. I'm just kidding. Now go on ahead and you go on out there and forgive somebody today. Think a little bit on that and see who you can forgive, and wait and see who forgives you. Well, you don't have to wait and see. You'll know it by how you feel around them. Anyways, guys, listen. So if you're still watching this, you haven't already hit the subscribe button, I don't know what you're waiting for. And for those who are returning subscribers, thanks so much for continuing to support the channel. We are growing. I have no idea how, because I've been on hiatus for 2 weeks. But nevertheless, I thank you all, and I appreciate all your comments, feedback, and for sharing the videos. Now listen, until we're back here together on YouTube and Patreon, because we are on Patreon, and they watch these videos first, just so you know. Stay encouraged, stay blessed, stay creative and crafting. Don't forget to forgive. Forgive. Bye for now.
If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe to join the crafty community, and be sure to click the bell for notifications of new uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Now stay tuned for more from Livie's Lovelies, your inspirational craft channel. Bye for now.